But I think we're about to get a love confession, and I just... This is about the Prison Healer series. I feel so productive. Like 300 pages last night until 3 a.m. I'm on page 71.
You gonna make yourself one? You like our little wall of pillows over here, Regan?
Yeah. On the ground.
Yeah.
Good morning. It is January 1st, 2025. We are not in our usual room. We are in the middle of the Ozarks in his little hometown. But we're here staying to see his family for Christmas. We're staying in this cute little studio apartment. It's really cute.
It's what my brother and his now wife used to live in. Her dad built it on their farm area, their little ranch. Mm-hmm. And now we're staying here while we visit.
Yep. So I'm getting ready for the day because we're gonna spend the day with your family.
Yeah.
And
I'm just cleaning.
Yeah, he was just cleaning. Look what I got though. It's a Tangled Owala, like the Disney Princess collection. It's really cute. I love the colors of it, and I think it'll be really cute for spring. His dad got me this shirt for Christmas. It says "Always in the mood for coffee," which is very fitting for this channel because I get coffee in like every single video. Although I haven't really had it like an iced coffee in almost a month, maybe.
I would say about a month. Because
I've just been on a coffee ick, so I've been having hot coffee, which is very unlike me, but it's also winter, so my body is kind of like, I want a warm drink. I really miss my Hourglass concealer, like a lot, and I'm completely out of it because it's my shade. I've been using the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, but it's more of a red tone concealer, and they don't have like green tones, which is like, I'm more olive skin, so it's just unfortunate. There's also like stables right outside of this window. There's a couple horses, which is really cute. I might take you down there to show you. I haven't really been using foundation. I've just been using concealer lately and just like putting it on my skin. And it looks like a good match, but it oxidizes. And when it oxidizes, it makes it like a reddish tone, which I don't really like. I wish it would just stay this shade. But I was talking about how I wanted to make a vision board, and now that like it's January, I want to do it because I made a vision board a couple of years ago and almost everything on it came true. Like I made it back in 2023 before I even met Mikey, and I showed you guys in like an earlier vlog. I think it was like the one in September, maybe a couple months ago, one of my other vlogs. I showed my vision board and literally everything on it came true, other than Australia. And I have like, I have like a picture of Australia, which we really want to go to. And I mean, I had Hawaii on there. We went to Hawaii. Yeah. I had, before I even knew what I was going to do for June Coast, I put like a clothing line or having a clothing line on there. Yeah. Or like a business and like packing orders and stuff. And then I created June Coast, and then that came true. I had a boyfriend on there. Hadn't had a boyfriend in 22 years, and then got a boyfriend. So I don't know what it is about vision boards, but I want to make one. It's also just fun to make. Like it's just like a little crafty activity.
I've never made one before.
You should.
I know. I kind of want to.
You should make your own.
I plan on.
Like we can just make it. We can have like a little date where we make vision boards.
That'd actually be kind of cute. We'll go get a fun little thing to sip on that day.
Yeah.
And we'll go print out pictures at Walgreens and make a vision board.
I'd love that.
You would?
I really, really want to film with my camera more, even though my phone is super convenient. Filming with my camera, I have it. It just is. It's
right there.
Yeah, it's right there. So I'll use my camera more. I also want to post more consistently. I started out this channel doing every 4 days, and that was kind of a lot, but I really would love to be able to stick to that. I think that would be ideal. This is our pantry for the next couple days. I've been using this. This is my favorite type of oatmeal. I use it for cookies. I use it for eating. It's sprouted oatmeal, which is gluten-free. It's glyphosate-free, gluten-free, and sprouted. If you can find like sprouted oats, those are way better for you than just normal oats. Poppy, of course, our favorite. And then we have some eggs. We have some berries. We spent way too much money last time we were here, so we basically just brought a bunch of groceries with us, and it's actually been really nice.
When you rented, you had Jeff McClain on there, and they have my dad on there, and they have my dad's address, so they kept putting on his account and charging him. But I said, dude, I don't have this movie, so like, you can check. Can I show my outfit?
Yeah, you can show your outfit.
I'm gonna stand back here so you can see it better.
Yeah.
I have just my baggy jeans on. This is my grandpa's old shirt, and this is his jacket. Since it's the 1 year of him passing away, we're going to my Mimi's to hang out with her, and I decided to wear the outfit that she gave me from him. So.
That looks cute.
Oh. You also need to return the salt and ketchup back to my dad.
Yeah.
We did forget a few things when we came here, and salt and ketchup and a spatula were 3 of those things.
Yeah.
We're used to having a bigger kitchen around us.
This is a really tiny kitchen.
But even with the bigger kitchen, we still bump into each other, so like, it's just bound to happen in a small one.
It's a cute kitchen though.
It's super cute.
This is how I like my oatmeal, and I like to put butter in it, maple syrup, and some fruit. I usually just put about that much. Also, it's really important that you use real maple syrup because it just tastes 10 times better and it's better for you. This is the setup. This is actually the house. I'll show you. This is the kitchen. It's like a tiny little kitchen. I get ready here. There's the stables with the 2 horses. And then we have a little bathroom in there with a shower, toilet. It's a bathroom. There's a loft up there, which is kind of cute. And then the little table, the couch, the bed. It's cute. It's just a little, like, apartment.
Yeah.
Like little 1 studio apartment.
Hey guys.
Mikey and I have been watching this new YouTuber, or this new YouTube channel. It's like a couple travel channel.
So? Is her name Jewel? No, so it's Juan Marcel and
Juan Marcel and Rylan.
Rylan. That's it.
And they only have like 100 and something thousand followers, but they're like a full-time travel channel couple. And they have been in the Scottish Highlands, which is like Mikey and I's dream. We want to get married there. And so we've been watching that yesterday, like their Edinburgh vlog, and we want to go to Scotland so bad, but we also want to go to Australia.
Which we're also watching the Australian vlog yesterday.
So we were watching their Australia vlogs yesterday.
Go figure.
But yeah, I would love to. I have never been anywhere international, and I want to go so bad. Mikey and I have talked about like moving to Australia, at least for a little bit. Like even if we move there for like a year, just to experience the culture and stuff. Like we talked about the Sunshine Coast, in Queensland. But I don't think I'd want to live in Sydney. Like I think it's too crowded. It's too expensive. Like all of it's expensive, but.
It'd be like moving to the U.S. and then of all the places you choose like
Los Angeles.
You know, like of all the places in California you can go to where a lot of them are like less populated, but and like maybe less job market stuff that you want to do. But then there's like better housing.
We're more like coastal people though.
Coastal farm.
Coastal, like countryside kind of people. So wherever that is, we want to move to.
Yeah. If you know, please comment.
Yeah, if you know. Like the North Shore is literally perfect because it's like countryside as well as mountains and ocean. But it's really expensive on Hawaii and it's also like small. So I don't know if I could live there forever.
That'd be another place you'd live for like a year or 2.
Yeah. I'm just gonna chill here, finish our food, and then
go to my Mimi's.
Go to his Mimi's. I'll probably vlog sometime throughout the day. If I don't, then
see you
in the next clip. Honestly, I had to wake up at 6 a.m. to be able to get here on time, and I don't know why I don't wake up more early more often, because I got to watch the sunrise today when I was driving here, and it was so pretty, and it just reminded me like I really need to be getting up early, like, and just taking advantage of the day, because I feel so productive and it's like 10 o'clock. Food for thought. Maybe that's my goals for 2025, is just getting up earlier and watching the sunrise, because it just makes you feel good. The boys are upstairs playing a Nerf war. It's been so gloomy, and that snowstorm has been blowing through the US, and we're like at the tail end of it, so it's freezing today. It's like 10 degrees outside, and they have like cold warnings and stuff going on, so I'm all bundled up and sunbathing from the inside. So I just got done nannying for that family. One of my goals this year is to read more. I used to read all the time, and then last year for some reason I just got into a reading slump, and like nothing that I picked up I enjoyed. So I'm determined to find something to get me out of that. Also, look at my cute little Sunny Angel. She's a fake. She's not real. My mom got me a ton of Sunny Angels for Christmas that she found at our local mall, and they were all fake. So, but you know what? She's still cute. I just stopped at Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try and find something that I will enjoy. That is my goal. I really want to read at least one book a month. That's my goal for 2025, is just to read more, get off my phone, do more hobbies, do more things that I like to do. So yeah. I also have my coffee from this morning that I just filled up with ice again, because I'm like the worst at drinking. I literally sip everything that I buy. So I bought 3 books. I did some damage, not really, but it's fine. Heard really great things about the Prison Healer series, and I haven't ever heard of it until now when I saw it on TikTok. So I know nothing about this. I'm kind of going in blind. I love to go in blind with books. Like, I don't like to know much about it. If I do like the first one, I don't want to have to come back, because like that always sucks whenever you get a book and you really love it and then you don't have the second one that you just want to immediately start. So, heard that the Prison Healer has a slow burn romance, so kind of excited for that. This has really good reviews, but so does ACOTAR, and I didn't really like ACOTAR either, which is a hot take. I don't really like Sarah J. Maas. I haven't read Throne of Glass, so I really do want to try and read it. I have the first one. I don't have Assassin's Blade, but I do have the first one, and her writing to me is like so boring up until the last 100 pages, and then it gets really good, and I just don't think that's worth it to have like a really good book, but you have to wait until the very end to like, you know, get into it. So I'm hoping this is different. It's a different author. They also gave me a discount because it's a little damaged. This room is a disaster. It's literally a mess. So I'm gonna clean this up really fast, and then I'm gonna get all cozy. I may put some PJ pants on and then start reading my book. Also, I got this for Christmas. It's a poster of my logo for June Coast right above my desk. How cute. I finished cleaning the room, I ate some food, and I really feel kind of gross. My hair is all greasy, so I'm gonna go and take an everything shower, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna set the bed. I might do that before, actually. Just get it all like folded back and ready to just slip in. Have some cozy PJs on, light a candle, get a little fun drink, and then read my book. This is the setup. I got it all cozy. I moved my lamp over here so I can see what I'm reading. And I have my book. I might light this candle. And I have some rain ambiance going on. This is literally my ideal spot. So I'm all cozied up in bed. My hair is kind of crazy because I just brushed. I made myself a hot cup of tea. I made a gingerbread tea. I've never tried this before, but I added a little bit of milk and some Truvia in it. Oh, dude, that tastes just like a gingerbread cookie. Hi guys. Okay, so we are on our way to vision therapy. I have to drive 2 hours. Mikey and I both have to drive 2 hours every Wednesday to go to like physical therapy for my eyes. So I don't know if I've ever talked about that. I think I have.
Yeah, I've mentioned it.
Like a couple times.
Yeah.
It's still going on. It's gonna be going on until like March. So we are getting ready to leave. But because it's winter time, it feels like it's like 4 p.m. right now. Like, do you think that, Mikey?
Yeah.
Like the sun, it looks like
It feels like the end of the day.
it feels like the end of the day because the sun is gonna set in literally like a couple hours. Like 3 hours.
1.
What?
So in reality, it's 1 p.m.
I know, it's 1 p.m. and it literally feels like it's, you know. I was filming 2 days ago and I ended up finishing The Prison Healer. I'm not gonna have any spoilers because, like, just in case you haven't read it, but it is literally one of the best books I've ever read. It got me out of my reading slump, so my mission was successful. I was talking about that when I was at the bookstore. I was like, my mission is to get out of a reading slump. I have been in a reading slump for over 1.5 years. That is a very long time. And I've only finished 2 books since Mikey and I have started dating. And that would be the first ACOTAR book and this one. And this one is 100% better than ACOTAR in my opinion. It's a trilogy and it's like has the best plot twist ever. I was not even expecting it at all. It's just, ooh, just can't get it out of my mind. So now I am on The Gilded Cage and I'm really excited. I am kind of frustrated for those who have read the book. Like, you probably know, I am frustrated, but it's fine. We're gonna get through it. I don't know if I should should I give a summary of what the first book is about? If you don't know what The Prison Healer is, it's like takes place in a prison, and she's been in prison since she was 7. It's her name is Kiva Meridian, and it's like got a found family trope. It's got romance in it, but the romance is kind of a subplot. Like there's a lot more going on, and it's like a fantasy, but it's not super high fantasy because like I don't understand high fantasy sometimes. So it's just really good. It takes place in a prison. The whole first book does. And she's a healer. She's like got plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, which is like right up my alley. It's just so good. I could not put it down at all. Like whenever I started reading it, I just flew through it. And last night I was up until like 1 a.m. and then there was a plot twist at the end of the book and I was like, and I had nobody to talk to about it. I basically explained the lore to Mikey as well as I could, and I just gave away spoilers, so if he ever tried to read it, it wouldn't feel the same.
Nope.
But I had nobody to talk about it with, and I just was looking up TikTok videos and, like, trying to fill that, like, void in me of, like, dude, this is blowing my mind right now. But
you did convince your best friend to read it now.
I did. I convinced my friend Tiffany to read it, and I'm excited to talk about it with her, because she loves ACOTAR. I did not like ACOTAR. I thought it was, like, kind of boring and like too much. It's just not my cup of tea. But I know a lot of people who do like ACOTAR love this book series. So yeah, it's kind of newer too. Like it came out in 2021 and it's a trilogy. It's snowing outside for the first time this winter, so I'm gonna light some candles because it's supposed to get way below freezing tonight, and it's just way too cold in here. This room gets freezing in the winter, so we usually light a bunch of candles and then it warms up the room before we go to bed, and it's just cozy. So I have some candlelight. I also just got out of the shower and I put a little cozy nightgown on, and I'm going to read my book, Gilded Cage. I am page, I don't even know what page I'm on. I'm on page 71, 400 pages long, 420 something pages long. It's not too bad. I got through The Prison Healer literally in a day. I also need to do my skincare still and brush my hair, but I just feel so at peace. Like it's snowing. A lot of the schools and stuff are shutting down, and work and everything, so everyone is just kind of cozied up in their own house. When it snows, the world becomes like blue outside, and it's like just so quiet and cozy, and we don't really get snow days. I live in Oklahoma, so we don't get snow days a lot. Like, we get them like once a year, and they only last for a couple days, so it's not like a whole season of winter of just snow, because I've lived in that. I lived in New Hampshire for a little bit, and that was miserable. It just was like so depressing being in snow like all day, every day. Like, it was horrible. But whenever you don't have it, and then you have it for like a week and then it's gone, I honestly just feel like I'm the worst at filming and reading. Like, I get so into it and then I don't know how to talk about it without getting spoilers. Who's driving like that in the snow? Yeah, I just don't know how to talk about books without giving away spoilers. So I'm gonna give it my best shot. The Prison Healer, 5 out of 5. I loved it. A lot of people think it's slow, but I actually really enjoyed it, and the plot twists were just so good. This one is a little bit slower for me to get into because I'm just frustrated at the plot, but I think it'll be fine. I know that a lot of people love this one and they love the third one even more, so I'm kind of just waiting to get to the third one. But I know that there's lots of plot twists and stuff in this book too, so I'm kind of just powering through. And the beginning of any book I feel like is super slow. So I'm also telling myself that because, you know, I'm like a Victorian woman with my candle. But it's so cozy, like it's snowy, there's candlelight. Try to eat it.
There are bones out here somewhere.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We're just warming up by the fire with our hot cups of coffee. Excuse my headband. I literally just wanted to pull my hair back.
Excuse my beanie. Like, I have my hair without it.
That looks normal though.
It's all like this though.
Yeah, no, it's kind of flat. Kenji's coming over here.
Hey,
to work.
Kenji.
We're just in some cozy fits today.
Hey,
We
Bubba.
have some hot coffee. We're cozying up by the fire. I'm eating a bagel. A gluten-free bagel.
We took Kenji out to let him see the snow, but
He's a little paused got cold though, so we brought him
Yeah.
back inside.
he's now stretched out right in front of us. You can't see him, but his brothers are play fighting.
My goodness.
They're all going nuts today because everybody's home.
I'm still reading Gilded Cage. I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day doing that. Maybe.
I lost my girlfriend for the day.
I also have picked out my pictures for my vision board. So
You have?
I have.
So I need to do that
You
then.
need to do
Okay.
that because he still hasn't done his. And I wanted to include that in this video, but it may end up going in the next one.
We might be able to get it.
Yeah.
We can do that still.
Okay.
I'll focus today on getting my pictures and stuff. and then seeing if I can get those other pictures taken off of the board from one side and just use the other side for it.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can, sweet. If we can't, this vision board will be in the next video.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. Getting ready for school.
I don't even know when my classes start. At all.
See, you do need to log into Vermont State and look that up.
Well, my classes are in Canvas, but they're blocked off. So once they open, I know that they'll be open.
I
But
wonder if I can just look it up real quick.
maybe. It's nighttime now. I've spent the day working on June Coast and kind of just like relaxing. I have read my book. I'm just now getting into it. I'm on page 105 and I feel like I'm gonna fly through this now. I finally got over that kind of hump to where there's actually something going on and it's actually really interesting. I should probably mute this. I have some ambiance going on, or like maybe I should turn it down a little bit because I don't know if it'll get copyrighted, but I took a shower, I'm cozy in my PJs, and Mikey is making some peanut butter cookies. I don't like the winter when it comes to like the weather, but just cozying up with candles and a good book and like baked goods. I feel like during the winter you can like turn inward a little bit more and you just rest a lot more and you just spend more time relaxing and yeah, it's like more it's a more quiet and creative time than summer is, and I've just come to appreciate it a lot more. So the politics going on in this book right now are kind of crazy. So like something I loved about the first book was that there was like all these trials. It was very like whimsical kind of, but also like had that found family trope. This, you're getting to know that found family a little bit more, but it's also like it makes me anxious. Like reading this, I'm like it just makes me like it's a much harsher book than the first one is, as far as like there's no romance so far. Like there's like little hints of it, but it's just very, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just very cutthroat. And there's a lot of twists and a lot of turns, and it just makes me feel anxious. In a good way though, the plot is really good. It's starting to pick up, but like I said, the first part of this book was just really slow. But it reminds me a lot of Shatter Me, like a more fantasy version of Shatter Me. It's not as futuristic or dystopian. But I'm really enjoying it. Jaren, the love interest, is kind of a softie, which is different than like a lot of fantasy books that I've read where they're kind of like tall, dark, and mysterious. Like he's more of a golden boy, kind of like Aaron Warner was. He's very similar to Aaron Warner.
Yeah, they're still thick. So, they're still squishy.
When are they done?
It said 8-10 minutes, so I put 2 more minutes on them, so. I got cookies. They're not like crumbly, but they're just like, I left them on top of like the stove while they're solid, like solidifying.
Yeah.
So, oh.
Update. They are good. We have a cup of milk. I look actually so tired right now. It's because I was up until 3 a.m. I finished Gilded Cage at like 11, and then I literally stayed up and read like 300 pages last night until 3 a.m. So I'm running on no sleep. But I'm at the end of the book. Jaren and Kiva are at the top of the mountain. If you know, you know. I don't want to spoil anything. But I think we're about to get a love confession, and I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I've literally been waiting for 3 books for this. I'm so sleep deprived, and I literally look so tired, but I just don't know how I'm ever gonna find a book like this ever again. I know that I will, but this book series, The Prison Healer, I literally could not recommend it enough. The found family, the friendships, like you care about the characters, the plot is there, it's like a balance of everything. It's so well done. The plot twist, the romance, everything about it. It's like consumed my brain. Like I literally stayed up all night reading it, which is a problem, but you know, we're doing fine. I'm gonna get ready for the day. I'm gonna make myself a little bit more presentable, and I'm gonna end this video whenever I finish this book. I finished The Blood Trader. I finished the whole series. I gave that one definitely a 5-star. That was incredible. The ending was so satisfying. I loved every second of it. It's like consumed my thoughts. Like I can't stop thinking about it. I don't know what to do with myself now. Like that definitely got me out of my 1.5 year long reading slump. So I'm trying to find anything that I can that replicates that feeling. I just loved the characters. It was like found family. The romance was perfect. It was a slow burn. Like you didn't even get a love confession until the end of the 3rd book. Like that was a slow burn, but it gave you just enough throughout the whole series that was just like giddy and like the build up. It's just consumed my thoughts. Like I don't know what to do now. I literally don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to read. So if you've read this book, let me know what to read next, because I'm trying to find anything that I can that replicates that feeling. It's so similar to Shatter Me. Like the plot's different, but the vibes of it, and like he's like a golden retriever boy, he's blonde, it's like Aaron Warner, it's a prison, like it's very similar to that vibe, but it's different. It's more fantasy than dystopian, kind of like how Shatter Me is. But yeah, that is the end of this video. So if you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because it really supports my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.